Alright, Cancer, here we go. I'm back. No more SLT on the run. And the birds here. Everybody's here for Cancer. The hot spot of the soulmate cycle. The big one. The big kahuna. It's basically an all signs reading for those that listen to me on other readings. Should be a big crowd here. Here we go. Family weekend. I want to warn, I'm going to give a friendly warning to the entire state of North Carolina. If I have any North Carolina people watching, I love you guys. I love your state. My mother is headed your way. Okay. So if you live in the state of North Carolina, yeah, even the birds worried, pack your shit and get the fuck out. Get in your cars. We're going to see it on the news tonight, world news tonight. It's going to be a big traffic jam in North Carolina. Everybody fleeing the goddamn state. She's on her way. I don't remember where she's going specifically, so just get out no matter where you are. I don't care where you go. It don't matter. God help you all. Okay, here we go. This is Soulmate Energies update for the sign of Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. For the month of December 2021. This is the big one, Lamont, as Fred Sanford once said. We got a lot happening in December. We got a new moon in Sagittarius, solar eclipse, and this solar eclipse got solar flares coming. It's going to be something else. Jupiter's moving in December into Pisces, which is your 9th house of spirituality. That's going to help your connection something fierce. And we got the solstice, and Neptune's going direct. Jesus fucking hell. The readings I've got planned will blow your mind. They will absolutely blow your mind. All right? Here we go. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, or you found Steve's Love Tarot and you're a Cancerian, I promise you found it for a reason. Alright. My pre-shuffle is right here. I didn't used to show this to all of you, but I do now. Okay? Alright. We're getting to Pisces eventually. Your sign 12. Chill out. He's still mad at me for being gone for a few days. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like it. You could have taken me. Alright. Well, fuck off. I could not. Alright, here we go. What's December going to do to your person? What actions are they going to take towards you? Huh? Huh? Oh, I'll tell you what. How's that for you? Knight of Swords. Coming right in with something to say. Why? For most of you, it's free will. I don't know if they're going to or not, but it's definitely free will. All right? But definitely they want to come in and talk to you for sure, because they're feeling the loss of this. And it's always in these soulmate connections, the feeling of the loss of the connection that brings in the runner. Somebody's coming to their senses. We've been seeing, while I was SLT on the run, I pulled a couple of one card for each sign readings in particular. And in one of them, your person was losing their cookies. And I even had a dream about that. It's a fact. In this reading, we're going to find out what kind of cookies they're losing. It turns out they're losing their cookies based on the weekly reading for the Hierophant. For the spirituality of this connection, for what they missed, for what they chose instead. Could be any of that. We're going to find out what kind of cookies they've been eating. Right? I think I tasted a little bit in the energy. I think it's Snickerdoodle, which is fine. It's a damn fine cookie, but it's going to make for some pretty gross vomit. I'll tell you that right now. 10 Swords, they're feeling it. It's a brave, impulsive action. With the Knight of Wands, the bird's going crazy. I got to put him away. You're going crazy. You just do not want to be here today. He's really mad at me for being away for a few days. It's funny. He's been pouting the whole time. Brave, impulsive action coming towards you to come in from out of the cold, the 5 of Pentacles. And they're scared as shit. 4 of Cups right here. They're scared that you're going to blow them off. And that's why they show up as a page. They come flying in as the Knight. But bookending that is the Page of Cups. Right? They're worried. They're worried because they rejected you. You might reject them. This person's got ego and pride. Any rejection from you is going to kill that, because that ego and pride that they have is just a bubble. Right? Like a little bubble that you can just pop. It doesn't matter. So they show up with the tail between their legs a little bit. Why? Because they feel it. And a lot of the astrology, especially the big stuff like the eclipse and all of that, that's pulling on the energy, I'm telling you, With Jupiter's move, you got some serious shit coming. This is some serious shit. This is going to be a good reading. Pop you some popcorn, get you a beer. Cancer, this is your month. This is the month of December. This is the big one, Lamont. I'm gonna go have a chat with Mr. Grumpy Pants. All right, I'm gonna put the deck right here. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna give him something to eat, maybe try to make friends with him again, and I'll be right back, and we're going to pull your reading because I need to focus. And he's just mad at me. He's just sending me anger jarbs all the way through. I tell you what. All right, we're back. I had to put him away. He's very angry with me. Let's shuffle the deck here. I want to make sure I get you a good reading and not anger bird, right? So remember the pre-shuffle. Here we go. There it is. Again, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything for you. Your person's free will. There's a lot of ego and pride with this person. But they're feeling that pain. That Ten of Swords is strong. This animal deck ain't fucking around. That's why I often use it for your readings in particular. But it's not fucking around. Here we go. Let's shuffle the deck for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Cancer. Fly me right through the hot spot. Right through the center of the fucking hurricane. I'm ready. I'm glad to be back in my chair. Man, I hated sitting on the floor with that damn laptop. Drove me absolutely batshit crazy. Alright, here we go. Steve, on SLT on the run was fun though, but man, it's good to be back. Alright, here we go. Let's go. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Cancer. What actions Cancer person going to take towards them in the month of December? With all that energy this month. The solstice, Jupiter moving into Pisces. The solar flare, fucking solar eclipse, new moon in Sagittarius. Neptune going direct, all kinds of other shit too. I can't think of it off the top of my head. Quite frankly, that eclipse and Jupiter are the two most powerful as far as I'm concerned, although the solstice is too, but alright, here we go. Okay. Before the cut is why the fuck are we here? Okay? We're here because of Seven Swords. Well, we are. Okay, you might be like, oh, darn, Steve. No, we are. We're here because of Seven Swords. You're not with your person because they've been lying to themselves about this connection. That's why they're losing their cookies. I told you that in Friday's card pull. I said your person's losing their cookies, and I had a dream about it. I got the tower in my dream. I remember the dream vividly. The universe ain't fucking around with Cancer. Those of you who've been here for a while with me know that in the early days I talked about it a lot. The universe made me some kind of conduit for this goddamn soulmate cycle, and you're the center of it. We're here because they're bullshit artists to themselves. Okay, what comes after the cut? Remember the pre-shuffle. It's the Cliff Notes. It's me talking to the universe that I didn't get used to show you. I know where this reading's going. That's giving you the synopsis of the whole energy that I'm reading. Because look, after the cut, look what came back. What was I just talking about? Sometimes when I talk, the universe backs me up. It shows me the cards. That fickle old gal and I are banging. We're married. Okay? I'm telling you, I'm married to two fickle old gals. One of them is the universe. And I'll tell you what, Knight of Swords right there. They're coming. I bet my whole pre-shuffle is underneath this still. I bet it hadn't even moved, even with all that shuffling and all that fussing and all that cutting. But the reason we're here is the card that came before it. The reason you're not with your person and the reason they're losing their cookies right now is because of the Hierophant that came up in the weekly reading. That Hierophant told me that they're feeling this. They understand the connection now. They've been lying to themselves. And that has led to 10 swords. And that is in every soulmate cycle, and this is the fourth one I'm studying, that is what leads to communication. The moment they feel it's gone. The moment you get your life together, you find your empress, right? You're out there, you're listening to me, you're getting your static energy on, walking around in the middle of fucking December in Massachusetts with a fucking bikini on outside, freezing your ass off, getting static energy on you, and that's the second you get the text. Right when that hot person walks up to you and starts talking to you, you got coffee playing, right there, that's when they show up, because they feel that shit. Happens every fucking time. I'm exaggerating to be funny. Don't walk around Massachusetts in the middle of December with a fucking bikini on outside, but whatever. Let's go. They're coming. For most of you. Again, free will is here, or at least they want to. Okay? That's the best I can say right now. I can't sugarcoat anything. I'm not. I'm being honest with you. Your person's real good at lying to themselves. I've been pulling on this person all fucking year. They're real good at lying to themselves. They're real good at pride and ego. There's some kind of image they're keeping. I mean, it's all there in the energy. It could be, it's going to vary for each of you, but it's all along those lines. But the cards are very clear here. And the energy is very clear. The energy was clear while I was pulling those readings on the laptop in the one card for each sign readings. Give me a reading, universe. Tell me what's going on with all these cards here for Cancer. What actions Cancer person going to take towards them in the month of December 2021? Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Cancer. Let's go. Let's fly through that hot spot right now. What's the overall energy of our reading? What did I fucking tell you? It's the King of Swords. You get this a lot. This is your person. Your person knows the rainbow sword here. You don't need to give a great horned owl a fucking sword, but this one got one. That's fucking dangerous, son of a bitch, if he does. I'll tell you what. They know where the happiness is. They have to cut something out on their side, and they have to come get it. I'm drawn to the eyes on this owl. Whenever I am, it's determination. It's somebody absolutely determined to set things right. It's an honest king. Your person's dishonest. This tells me, because this card is here as counterbalance to the Seven of Swords before the cut, the why the fuck are we here card, this tells me that somebody is getting serious, is getting honest, who's been dishonest. With themselves, mostly. What's underneath this? What's fueling this card? I didn't look. Yeah. So for the 3 or 4 of you out there that I picked up in the energy that said, this guy don't know what he's talking about. You probably knew here. Here you go, motherfuckers. Right there, 2 of Cups. It's the soulmate connection. They're getting real about what? The soulmate connection. They're getting real. Know where the happiness is. They know. They want to come in and talk to you. Want. We all want a lot of things. Whether or not they do is still up to their free will. No matter how many major arcanas I pull out of this fucking deck, I could pull kings and queens, and king of big toe, the king of fucking all kinds of shit, the king of oaks. It doesn't fucking matter. It's up to their free will. But this tells me, because of this connection, because they're losing their cookies, puking up snickerdoodles in the fucking corner, gross big brown pile of fucking smelly shit right there, because of this connection, because of what they passed up, because of what they walked away from, they're getting honest with it. This is an honest king. This is honesty counterbalancing the Seven of Swords lies they tell themselves. And it is clarifying, our whole reading is clarifying this card, this King of Swords, which is fueled by your soulmate connection, the 2 cups, 2 soulmates coming together, 2 long lost soulmates coming together. My reading is on the flip. So we flip. Right here's the energy around your connection. Very important. Right here's how your person feels in their emotions. Right here's how they feel about you in the soul. Not what they show you, not what they tell you with their ego, their brain, because it's nonsense. We know it's nonsense because we saw the Seven of Swords telling us why the fuck we're here in the pre-shuffle. Because we're here. You're not with your person because they've been lying to themselves the whole time. I don't want to feel this. I don't want to be, it can't be this. It can't be. I told you they can't let you go. They can't figure out why they can't let this go. I think I said that in the monthly overview. And don't think for a minute you're not all over the all signs readings, because you are. You're the hot spot of the connection. You're over everyone's reading. Everyone should be watching Cancer, and you should be watching everything. All of it. Right here's the hidden energy. Within, take what resonates off the oddball stuff. But anyway, right here, but definitely the all signs. Hidden energy. What the universe wants you to know through me, and I'm going to tell you, it's red with the overall energy of the connection. And right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I or no one can read free will. Even the fickle old gal herself cannot do it. I'm going to clarify everything, throw some universe cards over the top, and you bet you're sweet, and they are sweet. Cancer asses. There's going to be a link for an extended in the description. Because you are the 4th reading I've pulled for this monthly, and you're the only one that's come up with this kind of message. The only one. Everybody else is, you're going to have to wait a while. I don't think you're going to have to wait long. I think this 10 of Swords is happening pretty quick. I think somebody's getting real about rainbows and unicorns and Cancer. Right here's the energy around the connection. What is it? What's the first card out after this King of Swords? Let's go. Let's do this sucker. The most powerful card. Listen, you can hear it in my voice. You all know me well enough to know I already read the energy that's here. The cards are just pretty pictures for you. Right here, the World, the most powerful card in the major arcana, the most powerful card to fall in this position, has just landed in that position after the diatribe I just gave you. And I did not know what's on top. I've been holding the damn cards in front of you the whole fucking time. Right here is the World. A cycle is ending and another cycle is beginning. It is major arcana. It is the shit. It is somebody, and I said right before I pulled the card, somebody getting real. Somebody who's been lying to themselves, getting real. This is that. The end of that cycle, the end of the bullshit, it's here. The energy is here for you two to come together. Whether, listen to me very carefully, whether you do or not is up to their free will. Do not come at me on fucking Twitter. Well, my person didn't come in. This is all bullshit. It is not bullshit. Alright. I can read a room like nobody, and before I retired from it, I got paid damn good money to do it. And I was real good. I know what this energy is, and I know they're about to get real and feel that 10 of Swords. But we're dealing with a super fuckwit for some of you. They got their underwear on the outside, and this person can lie to themselves and deny themselves and self-sabotage themselves like no motherfucker I've ever come across. But at the very least, they're getting real. Okay? Are we all on the same page? Everybody nod their head yes right now. Okay. It's still fucking amazing to see though. This is the way I wanted to end the year on a Cancer video. Right here is the energy around how they feel in their emotions, how they feel in truth. Oh, Cancer, come on. Who's your fucking energy reader? Come on. It's gotta be me. Come on. Who's been looking after you all year? For God's sake. Right here, the Ace of Swords, Archangel Michael's Sword of Truth, rammed clean up your person's ass. And you want to know what? The King of Swords holds Archangel Michael's Sword of Truth. It's somebody getting real. It's the truth. And they're going to see it. Now, whether they act on it or not, I do not know. I think for most of you, they will. Okay? There's at least some closure coming. You're going to find out some things. For most of you. Not all. It's not possible. Mathematically impossible that it's all of you. Nothing ever happens all. Okay? Alright. This amazing energy here of somebody realizing the truth. And surrounding all of it, metaphorically speaking, is tears. That's the losing their cookies part. They passed up something really good. I know a lot of you. I know you're really good. I don't say sweet asses, link in the description for no reason. I've seen some of those asses. They're sweet. I'm telling you. Right here. And I'm picky about that kind of shit. I am. Right here, how they feel about you in the soul. Not what they show you, not what they tell you. A hermit. It's everything I just told you. It's a realization. It's the deck doesn't have another Ace of Swords. The universe had to throw me something. Okay? It threw me this. This is basically their inner wisdom. Ting! Light bulb goes off. I love Cancer. Okay. Oh shit. I love. It's like, and then it comes back here to the truth. Oh shit. I didn't do anything about it. And a lot of time has passed. Again, remember the pre-shuffle. If you have to rewind, rewind. You know? It's important to understand that that Four of Cups on top of the Page of Cups is why they're coming in as a page. They still have some ego here, and they got to come in with the tail between the legs a little bit. They got to come in with an explanation. I'm sorry is not going to cut it at this point. This is someone who realizes they made a mistake. Just like I did when I went to Disneyland. The moment I paid the thing and went through the gate, I realized 5 minutes in when I paid $200 for a slice of pepperoni pizza that I made a mistake. I should have done something else that day. It's that kind of feeling that I'm getting here. It's like that. Jesus Christ. Why is the slice of pizza $200? Because it's shaped like a mouse head. Just what I want. A piece of food shaped like a rat. Thank you. Assholes. Anyway. That's just another one that'll sue me someday. Disney. Great. Disney, Burger King, Sarah Gilbert. We're going to have we're going to all meet in courtrooms. That's when we're all going to know each other. Y'all going to come see me in court. I'll wave to you. You'll be up in the stands. Hi, Steve, love you. Oh, hey, I know you. All right. Fucking hell. Your person is losing their cookies, and I'm sticking to it. What's the universe want to tell you? Red with the World card. The Six of Pentacles. Yeah, it's oh shit, I didn't give to someone. It's just red with this. It's red with the World. I mean, it's the universe giving it. It's up to your person's free will. But they know they breadcrumbed you. I mean, it's the easiest way to paraphrase it for everybody. They breadcrumbed you. And now they want to give the full loaf. Want. W-A-N-T. They want to. I can't say. I don't know. I can't predict free will. I wish to God I could. I wish I controlled free will. I think the universe, the fickle old gal, wishes I controlled it too. Because this world would be a lot better place if I did. Nobody'd be doing anything shit stupid. Alright, I'll tell you what. I did a tweet the other day. I saw a police officer drive by me texting while driving. That's the fucking hypocrisy right there, like I've never fucking seen in my life. He catches me doing it, he's gonna write me a ticket, maybe even take me to jail. I don't even know what the fucking law is for that. Why does that motherfucker get to do it? What makes him so special? Well, I'll tell you what. He's got the Billy Club, that's what. Yeah, right here. Final outcome, potential final outcome. It's red with the Ace of Swords. It can't be bad. It's minor arcana. It's still up to your person's free will, but it's the Eight of Cups reversed. It means only one thing, ladies and gentlemen. Right? It means somebody who once walked away from you coming back. Somebody who once breadcrumbed you wanting to give you the full loaf. Somebody who once walked away from you wanting to come back. Turning their ass around and coming back. For reasons I have already covered, including in the pre-shuffle and the cut. The bottom line is our whole baseline reading, our whole reading here is clarifying this King of Swords. And what I said holds true. I read the energy first, then I throw the cards. I already know where this reading's going. That's why I don't worry. That's why I extrapolate and joke. I'm loosening the energy big time here. This energy is stiff. That's why I'm joking. If you hear me joking around a lot on video, $200 pizza shaped like a rat, you know, all that kind of shit. It really is tight energy, and tight energy tells me somebody's worried about this. That's worry, that's stress. It tightens energy, right? You're sitting around with your friends at a bar or something, or a lounge or whatever, and you're talking and you're laughing, ha 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 ha, everybody's having fun, the energy's loose, and then your friend Julie shows up, and she sit down and she bring the whole table down. Oh, she got boyfriend trouble, stories about whatever, and she's crying, and everybody, it all goes to shit, doesn't it? It's stress, it's worry, it's sadness, all that stuff tightens the energy. That's why I joke around a lot, and I'm joking around a lot more on your video than I did for anybody else's so far, because this energy is tight. Your person's stressed about this. Okay? They are. I'm going to clarify, but I'm going to do it with the little animal deck. A very powerful deck. I'm so impressed with this son of a bitch. This son of a bitch is powerful. Alright? This is some shit right here. And at the bottom of it, as I pick it up randomly from wherever I left it the last time I used it, is 3 swords. What did I just get done fucking? This is Julie showing up at the fucking table after a table that was laughing and having fun, bawling her eyes out about some asshole, bringing the whole room down. Whole mood changes. Right here. Let's change the mood. This is fucking awesome. That cracked me up. That cracked me up. For most of you, they're turning around and coming back. It's minor arcana. I want to reiterate again for those of you who are listening challenged and love to come out on Twitter and give me shit. Fuck off, first of all, for that. But aside from that, it's up to their free will. I don't control it. And your person is a free will fuckwit. Alright? Right here but for most of you, I think they're coming in. This is a very powerful energy. Okay? Somebody, at the very least, even if they don't, they're getting real. And they're going to cry a little bit. Even if they're a big, burly, construction working guy. They're going to bawl their little eyes out over their lunchbox. Right here. Why's the world here? Let's go. Why's the world here? Why's the world here? Let's clarify. Let's go a layer deeper in the energy. We'll look for any mirroring too, because I got a fresh deck here of the same type as well, which should be. These energies work well together. The little animal deck and the big animal deck. Oh, it is a match made in heaven. I'm telling you, we are pulling out all the stops here for this reading. Let me straighten my table, make it look all pretty and stuff. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Why's the world here? Bottom of the deck, crossing the world. Are you fucking shitting me? It's magician. The magician and the world together is this shit is happening. Alright? The magician would be the magician and the world together as an energy, and this is the affecting energy, would be like if you went to go see like a big time magician like David Cockerfield or whatever the fuck his name is. Copperfield, I think. Anyway, you went to go see him. And most of the time, he just does illusions and stuff, right? Except this time you went to see him and it was real magic, like right out of fucking Bewitched. You know, it was like real shit. It's like that. It's real shit. It's the karma. It's all of it. It's the energy of the connection. If it were an engine on a car, is running and revving and ready for the green light. Okay? Again, free will. But the energy of the connection so far is all major arcana, and with the magician, it's crazy. It's like David Cockerfield really making a plane disappear, or an elephant, or whatever the fuck he does. Yeah, look at that. Nurturing energy, Queen of Pentacles. And there's that page coming at you. There's the little page right there. The energy of this connection right now is warm and nice. That's why Archangel Michael's Sword of Truth here is effective when he rams it up their ass and it comes straight up their head and sticks them to the ceiling. It's some shit. I told you, this is powerful. This is offsetting. My overall energy offsets my card before the cut. Alright? I try to give you guys clarity so you understand. The card before the cut is why the fuck are we here? It's because you're not with your person because they've been lying to themselves. This is them getting real, to put it paraphrased in a nutshell. They're getting real because the energy of the connection is actually being fueled. Okay? That eclipse on the 4th, and I'm going to pull an all signs on it, it's going to be the shit. It's going to be the shit, but I think for Cancer, Jupiter moving into Pisces is your shit. I do. I know a lot about Jupiter. I track it a lot for these soulmate connections. And I know 9th house for you, that's powerful. Think back. If you want to, you can track Jupiter in your own life. In fact, of all the planets, you should track Jupiter. It'll give you the moments in your life. Jupiter is the planet of expansion and growth. So I can tell you the last time Jupiter was in Pisces, aside from briefly last year for a little bit, a couple of months, the last time Jupiter was in Pisces in your life, if you want to track it back, was around 2010. Okay? So whatever was going on, I know for me, last time Jupiter was in Pisces, I was doing pretty good. I was a pretty magic year for me. In fact, it's when we moved into where we are now. How about that? I might be moving again pretty soon. It's going to be fun. Okay. So a kind of a repeating pattern there a little bit, huh? Anyway, Jupiter, you can look it up at Astrology Cafe or Cafe Astrology or some shit. They got tables on all the planets. You can see where it was in 1920 if you want to, 1930. I don't know how that would have affected you or why you'd care, but go ahead and look anyway. Right here, the Seven of Wands. It's down to your person's free will. The energy is here for it. David Copperfield is doing real magic. Alright? His dick cockra is lit up. And I'll tell you what, it's down to your person. This person is scared to death that you're going to reject them. Not sitting in a corner crying, scared to death. I don't mean it like that. I mean, this person has a fake ego. Okay? Whatever persona they put out, I'm a stud, I'm this, I'm that, or whatever the fuck it is, it's fake. It's just a bubble. It's purely ego-based. People who are really the shit, like most of you and me, are the shit in the soul. Okay? It's not a bubble that can be popped. It's powerful. People who are really the shit know who they are. They found who they are. Who we are lives in the soul. It can't be destroyed. It's eternal. Nothing can hurt it. It's Superman, Supergirl. This person, a little pin will just pop it. Alright? And so they're worried about that. That's fine. The energy of the connection is beautiful. This is a good running engine. She's ready to run. It's all down to your person's free will. We even got them turning around. 180 degree flip around coming right back at you. And for those of you geometrically challenged out there, it's not 360 degrees. I keep telling readers that, and I hope they're watching me. 360 degrees would be doing a full circle. You'd be right back where you fucking started. It's 180 degrees turnaround. Your person was already halfway turned around anyway. So it's only a 90 degree turn for them. I can tell you that. They've never taken their eyes off you, their heart off of it. You've always been there. They can bullshit themselves. They can bullshit fucking anybody they want around them, but they can't bullshit the universe, and they sure as fuck can't bullshit me or you, because you're watching me, and you have been. I've been telling you the whole time. Why is the Ace of Swords here? Why is Archangel Michael getting involved? Ain't he got nothing better to do? Why, he can go down to the Angel Bar and pick up some chicks. What's going on? Why is the Ace of Swords here? What's going on? Oh, yeah. Okay. Another ace. Ace of Pentacles crossing the Ace of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. Man, a long time coming, isn't it? Your person's been in denial. This is the slowest moving energy in the whole fucking deck. The goddamn grandma on the freeway at 15 miles an hour, like I always say. It's pulling in the parking lot. Grandma. She putting the car in park, and she's sitting there. It's just sitting. It's the most still Ace of Pentacles I've ever felt. It is literally stopped. It's almost like somebody is just flabbergasted at what they've realized and what they've been lying to themselves about. Now, whether they do anything, again, these are the energies. All right. Your person is on some level, especially for you Cancerians, a super fuckwit. There is no doubt. Tower. And that revelation, that's why Grandma stopped. She's sitting in the car. She's like, what have I done? I've been lying to myself. I do feel this for Cancer. What have I done? Yeah, now you're sitting in a tower. Then went all tunes as the driving cat. And then they realized, oh shit, my Prius is not an off-road vehicle. It only got 13-inch rims and it sits off the ground 3 inches. I can't drive over rocks and mud and stumps with that. No, you need you some 40-inch mudders and a 6-inch lift kit, you dumbass. Right here. They're sitting in a tower waiting for the tow truck. That's why it's sitting. Grandma done run the car right off the road. Tunes is the driving cat. Revelation. Right there. Getting real about those 7 swords. Why is the tower here? High Priestess. it is an energy of a lot more going on underneath the surface than what you realize within this person. This is basically the universe saying, I mean, I could say, yeah, their intuition tried to warn them the whole time, blah, blah, blah. But no, I think a lot of you need to hear the energy around this, and so I'll tell it to you. There's always, I said they've never let it go. They're only making, with this Eight of Cups, a 90-degree turn, because they've always been halfway in, halfway out. 1 foot in, 1 foot out. There's been a lot more. There's a lot to this story. We're going to find out more about this later. I think probably in the extended, but later as we go through the reading too. This tower, them realizing that they've been lying to themselves about you and their feelings, and this is them realize this tower is a lot more. It's a lot more. It could be them realizing things about their own fucking life and the way they've been living. I mean, this person is, I'm going to say it again, losing their cookies. Alright? We got a pile of smelly snickerdoodle in the corner, and it's on. And so I'm glad they're not in my car. Alright. Right here, the hermit. You never get that vomit smell out of the car, man, once it's in there, once it's in those carpets. Oh, God. I went out with a girl once a long time ago. She let go. I still have the same car, because I've had my car since for 25 years or 26 years. I went out with this one girl. She let go like she let go of about 6 LBJ tacos, right? El Burrito Jr. It's a taco place down in Redondo Beach. Anyway, she let go about 6 of those in my car. She's still with me to this day a little bit. Every once in a while, if the wind comes in just right, she's still there. Oh, God. The hermit. Why is it here? Why is the hermit here? Why is the hermit here? Why? Why is the hermit here? Well, they know it now. If they didn't know it before, they know it in December, and they know you're gone with that 10 of Swords. They know you've moved on. They know you've found you know who's not showing up at this reading at all yet? You, motherfuckers. Right. Because they know you're gone. You're just watching these readings. Those of you who've been with me a while, who I've been helping, speaking for myself and my crew, you're all over this shit. You're just, you know, we just want to see what's going on that side. You want to play peep show with me. Well, that's fine. They know that. And it's going to bring them right to you. That's the great irony there. Why is the hermit here? That's a powerful card, that hermit, to land in that position. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. It's crossed by the 9 of Wands, right? It's somebody who never let this go. And that's one of the things they're realizing. I see that here with the High Priestess. They never let this go. You got to ask yourself why. A friend of mine had a soulmate connection a while back. And he was like all bummed about this girl. And he's like, oh, she's gone. She ran. Never going to hear from her again. Blah, 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 blah. I said, well, one day you will. He did eventually. It took 5 years in his case. But I was close in what I told him. I said, yeah, you probably won't hear from her for a while, but she's going to wonder why you're still in her head 10 years from now. I said, 10 years she's still going to be thinking about you, because that's a really strong connection. About 5.5 years later, she got a hold of me. I believe it. That's this energy. That's this 9 of Wands crossing the hermit. Is one of the revelations they're having with the Ace of Swords is they can't get you out of their head. Why? It's like I told you in another reading, or I told somebody in another reading, crushes only last like 6 weeks. You have a crush on somebody, it's gone. You're like, oh, why did I ever feel that way for that person? Whatever. You know. This ain't that. This ain't that. Look at that justice falling on top of it. It's a pretty justice in this particular little deck. Got some color on it. Either way, it's a card of communication. They want to talk to you. They want to balance things out. It's, oh shit, I need to fix this. And this is also the universe balancing the energy within them and saying, get real, motherfucker. This is get real, motherfucker, upright. And this right here is 10 of Wands. Perfect card to come after it. I had no idea what was there. I could have got an egg in my face. But that's perfect. It's a lot of burden. What they're realizing is a lot of burden. Especially the fact, the main thing is that they can't get rid of you. They can't stop thinking about you. They can't stop fighting the urge maybe to spy on you. For some of you, maybe. But either way, you're there. You're in their head. You're heavy on their mind. It's time to, and the universe is kind of facilitating this a little bit. And it's causing them to sit up on the rocks here on the tower. They realize that they want to fix this. Want. W-A-N-T. Before y'all get too excited. Alright, I think for most of you, they're turning around and coming in. I do. I think we're at a point now, especially with this time of year. It's not just about the energies. It's the time of year. Right? Maybe they're worried about who you might kiss on New Year's Eve. I don't know. What if they kiss someone on New Year's Eve? It's that kind of energy here. They can't get rid of you. 9 of Wands. They can't get. This connection is persistent in their mind. Why is the oh shit flying out of the deck? Okay, let's see what hit the ground here. Crossing that is the 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups is crossing this. Yeah, the message from the universe is someone who breadcrumbed you now wants to give you the full loaf. They're turning around. They feel this. They feel it. You're warming their soul. The cycle is changing. Blah, blah, blah. They're turning around and coming back. Or want to, up to their free will. And this is one of the cards that's driving it. I said the 5 of Cups or the 3 of Swords. When we first picked up this deck, the 3 of Swords was at the bottom. Now we got 5 Cups. They feel the loss of this. They feel the loss of this connection. And what's on top of that? They want a new beginning. The Ace of Wands. And it's now time. The timing was wrong before. Whatever the case was when you first crossed paths, the timing was wrong. Now the connection has rewound back to the beginning. The energy is refiring. We have a re-soul connection, and somebody's got a decision to make. Am I going to run again, or am I going to come in? Well, I ran last time, and I ran my Prius up on the damn rocks. And I realized it's not an off-road vehicle. I looked in the manual. I didn't see anything where it said great in mud. And rocks, so, maybe this time I'll come in. They will. This card read, but this card is somebody finally standing up and taking stock of their situation. I feel the loss of this. I can't get rid of this. I want a new beginning with this. I feel it on a high level. I'm getting real with myself. I've been lying to myself. And now the timing is right. I'm going to stand up and do what's right for me. But it is all minor arcana here. It's based in major arcana. The world is our anchor here, the most powerful card. And even the other minor arcana is in how they feel about you. Yeah, you guys are rooted in the fabric of the fucking universe. Abso-fucking-lutely. And don't you dare repeat that on a first date with someone else. I mentioned that in a blog article. Don't go all batshit crazy if you get a date with somebody else before this person comes in and talk about, I'm rooted. Well, I'm out with you because I'm rooted in the fabric. I am rooted in the fabric of the universe with another person, but, no, that's fucking crazy town. I'm just telling you that we're all crazy town together here. We're all one big crazy soul tribe happy family. Okay? So that said, we can all see each other's crazy naked. We're just family. But free will abound, this person, the reading is clear. The reading is emphatic. The energy is emphatic. The cards are backing it up. Everything I've told you is holding true as we go through the reading. Let's go. Okay, so Mr. or Mrs., I once walked away from this. I'm turning around. This also backs up the 4 of Cups from the pre-shuffle. Someone who once rejected you is coming in with their tail between their legs as a Page of Cups. Right? That was the pre-shuffle. Rewind if you don't believe me. I love saying that. So what's up with this? Okay, so they're turning around. Most of them, minor arcana, free will. Again, I keep repeating myself. I don't want anybody accusing me of sugarcoating anything. I don't think I've sugarcoated anything in this reading. If anything, I spend most of the reading calling your person a stupid asshole. But the bottom line is they realize they are, and they have been, in their own way. But there's a lot of ego and pride in this person. We know that from other readings. I've been pulling on this all year. I know your person well. Okay? And for a lot of you, they're coming back in with the tail between the legs a little bit. Oh my God. Oh my God. It fell on the floor. I got to go get it. And it fell upright. It literally fell upright like this. Okay? Crossing this is the Queen of Wands. Yeah. They're coming in as a page. Like I just got done telling you, this card is feedbacking off of that Four of Cups from the pre-shuffle. They're nervous. They have a false ego. I just got done telling you about ego and pride, didn't I? Well, here it is. Here's that bubble. And I was thinking, as I said that, I manifested this card. I was literally thinking, I haven't seen the Burger King or a Queen of Wands. And this son of a bitch flew out of the deck and landed like this. Right upright, right in front of me. Unreal. This fucking unreal shit. I swear to God. And it's crossing that. Yeah. Yeah. It's someone who, has been lying to themselves, has been putting up pretense. This is a clue to who's coming in. Right? This is basically Burger King. It's like a Whopper Jr. here. There's your clue. There's your sign, as that comedian says. And why are they coming in? Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Swords. I stop shuffling the minute something flies out. Bottom of the deck if something flies out. And something flew out. That son of a bitch flew on the floor. Fakey McFakerman. Your person has an ego. They're worried about... So they're coming with the tail between their legs. What you see, what they tell you when they show up, if you're one of the people they show up for, what they're telling you is one millionth of what they feel for you. Alright? Right here. This is why. 10 swords. This is the only point in the reading we've used this deck, is the clarifier. And it's coming up again. It's the same message. No matter how many decks I pull it from. 2 cups and a page of swords. They're showing up as a page. 2 soulmates are coming together. Okay, this is fucking mind-blowing. Look at this. This is a different deck. Haven't used it yet except for the clarifiers. Pay attention. You'll learn something if you pull cards. This is tied to the 4 of Cups from the pre-shuffle. They're worried. They got a little bit of an ego, and the thought of you rejecting them is too much for them to bear. So they're showing up as a page with the tail between the legs. Right? Page of Cups in that particular section. It's crossed, flew out of the deck by the Queen of Wands. Also, they were showing up as a page because they were showing up in general because of the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is also crossing. The Ten of Swords is crossing right there. Underneath that is Judgment, by the way. I didn't know that was there. That's the second chance. That's the reboot. That's the rewind of the connection. It's right there. Someone from the past coming into the present to affect the future. Someone from the past who rejected you turning around and coming back. They're going to be a little bit fake with you because they're a little bit worried. They don't want to lose this. That's why they're coming in. They're showing what's coming together? 2 long lost soulmates, the 2 of Cups. They're showing up as a page. Don't believe it. With that fakey McFakerman, Queen of Wands down there crossing this 8 of Cups reversed. Don't believe it. It's more than that. They feel a lot of love. What's underneath Judgment? And it's happening soon. I told you. You're not going... 3 of Wands. You're not going... That's the flux capacitor lit up. I said in my tweet about these readings, you're going to see some serious shit. That's a line from Back to the Future. That's when he was showing off the DeLorean to Marty in the parking lot of the mall. Right here. It's still in the energy Back to the Future. It's still there. It hadn't gone nowhere. And this represents the reboot of the connection, which is what the Back to the Future energy was there for. It all ties together. It all ties together as a story. It's unfucking believable. This is fucking crazy. Okay. So for a good chunk of you, this person's coming in. Someone's turning around. For reasons I've already covered, and I'm not going to recover it. But I'm seeing some amazing cards here. And to have underneath that Ten of Swords Judgment, because the Ten of Swords from the pre-shuffle is what's driving the whole thing. It is what brings back the soulmates in soulmate connection cycles. Deep soul twin flame anyway. The feeling of the loss of it. There's no more feeling of loss, something dead, done, and over, than 10 fucking swords. It resets to an ace of swords, right? Where have we seen an ace of swords? It's in how they feel. It's read with these. You know. There's so many layers to do in tarot. There's so many layers to reading energy. That's why if you want to spot a real energy reader, a real deal energy reader, the universe does not give this ability to anybody with a low IQ. It only gives it to incredibly intelligent people because they're the only ones that can understand and process the feelings and process the layers that are necessary. So if somebody tells you on YouTube, because I see this tweet all the time, oh, somebody says they're an energy reader, everybody says they're an energy reader now, it's probably because of you, Steve, blah, blah, blah. Fine. If they say they're an energy reader and they spell words wrong in their titles, always get there and there mixed up, or don't know about the apostrophe and U apostrophe RE versus YOUR and that kind of stuff, trust me, they're not an energy reader. Energy readers are very precise people. Alright? If they make a mistake, it's probably voice to text, which is the reason I look like a fucking moron on Twitter. Fucking voice to text. I hate that fucking thing. But I have to do it. You know, while I'm on my walk, I can't be typing. I'm not a millennial. I can't type on those damn fucking things that fast. I'm from a different generation. I missed millennial. I'm sorry. Let's shuffle. Anyway, that's just a tip for you. There's a lot of layers here, is my point. You see me tying things back to way in the beginning and explaining to you why they make sense. That's my theme song. Okay, 3 cards. We're gonna go pull some wicked voodoo. I'm on fucking fire here today. We're gonna pull on all of it. All of it. I want to know what's going on their side. I want to dig into this high priestess. I want to know why they're getting real. I want to know. Because what I don't have on the table here, who don't I have? Yeah, y'all said it, didn't you? A devil. That's what I don't have. Where'd he go? Did he get eaten? Some people eat goats. It could have gotten eaten. I don't know. Give me 3 cards, universe. What else you want to tell Cancer before I go pull some wicked ass voodoo on this? I'm not fucking around with this reading. This is some shit. Leo's reading is up next. Oh, Jesus. I can only fucking imagine. I'm going to pull 6 devils out of a deck with 1 devil in it. Fucking unreal. Let's see here. Give me 3. Oh my God. Where we started. Different deck is back. Knight of Swords. Universe says they're going to come running in like a motherfucker. Okay? And the Fool. Who? The Burger King. And look at this. Look at this. This is another card. I mean, it's unreal. It's brave, impulsive action crossing the Fool. I got the Fool crossing that. And part of it is because of all this nostalgia. Part of it is the karma. The Magician was crossing here. It's a card of karma for me. The karma of the connection to all the past lives. The nostalgia is strong when it resets, when it refires. You remember everything from the beginning again. You feel it like the beginning again. It's strong on both sides. So be careful. You're going to be nostalgic too. I've got basically the Fool crossing the Fool. I've got brave, impulsive action crossing brave, impulsive action, major arcana. Nice to have the major arcana as the base, leading to a Knight of Swords flying in. The Emperor. Who? Who's flying in? The Burger King. When? Probably after the eclipse. It's right there on the fucking card. It's a solar eclipse. It's even a solar eclipse on the fucking card. It's a new moon in front of the sun. Are you fucking kidding me? You tell me there's no symmetry to this reading. I've explained this reading to you on deep, deep graphic levels. It's all because a lot of this, again, there's a huge tie here. You guys go back many lifetimes. This Cancer angle on this soulmate cycle, you guys go back more lifetimes than I can count. And I'm pretty good at counting lifetimes. I can't read them. I don't got no stories about stagecoaches for you. That's all bollocks. But I definitely can count them. And I can tell you, these connections here, in any soulmate cycle, the hot spot, it moves. It's not always Cancer. In this one, it is. But the hot spot is always the biggest tie. It's the one where you cross each other's paths in every fucking lifetime and you mean something to one another. That's why so many Cancers were suffering when I first got out here. Because you all were getting sugar-coated by people telling you, oh, they regret and they're turning around. Yeah, but there's been a lot of shit. You know what's missing here is the lot of shit. I mean, I'm not sugarcoating. I'm telling you, for a lot of you, they won't show up. They'll chicken out. But there's some reason all this is happening, so let's find out. Get your sweet, and they are sweet, Cancer asses down to the extended link. If you want it, it's there. I want it. All of it. I want all of it. I want to find out what's going on here. I hope this reading was helpful. If you're waiting on this person, you're not going to be waiting too much longer. But again, we're bound by their free will. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Okay? Alright. Son of a bitch. Let's go do some voodoo. Alright, link for the extended is in the description.